dismissed working at Motown initially. Girl, it wasn't like you was going to walk through the door anyway and automatically get an album or a record deal. That wasn't going to happen. You was going to have to suffer some deep first. Bugs, hello there, Bellas. If you have not already done so, please remember to like, share the Facebook, and subscribe, because it is so important to our success here on the YouTube. Guys, again, I'm going to ask you for 700 likes, please. And if you are not already a part of our Bella Book Club, please remember to hit the Patreon link below and or the join button here on the YouTube, and you can be privy to all the shenanigans. Now, let's talk about Mary Wilson's My Life as a Supreme part, I think this is 8. Okay, love bugs, it's time to pay bills. Today's sponsor is Zen Thought brand. You need more space during Corona? I know I do. Visit Zen Thought brand at bigcartel.com. Check the description bar below for more information. Now, let's get into it. Where we left off in part 7, the girl's manager has disappeared, okay? Like Homer Simpson disappearing into the bushes, okay? The dude had a cast around his arm. I done told this story several times because I'm amazed that this happened and that people actually let shits like this happen. But he had to cast around his arm. He didn't go back to the doctor. Gangrene set in that mug. Now he back where he came from, sick. Okay. Now, thankfully, the Primettes are able to push through. The Primes have disbanded because, you know, niggas don't know how to take care of themselves without order. Okay. That's why they always pick a bitch for a baby mama or a wife. Okay. But the girls doing pretty good, because now Diane is turning to a little Tasmanian devil, okay? And what she's starting to do is starting to pick on Mary, okay? Diane goes to this exclusive high school. I think it's Cass High School. And what she's studying at this high school is fashion design, right? So just like her daughter, Tracy Ellis Ross, Diana Ross has a very keen eye for fashion. Okay, never deny it. It's things that she's wore in Lady Sings the Blues and Mahogany on shows that to this day, if her daughter puts it on, it's a killer. Okay, so her fashion sense is undeniable. That's just what I'm trying to say, period, point blank. But what she's doing is telling Mary, what do you got on? Ugh, take that off. Why do you even have that corn? What Diane is doing is, picking on Mary, making Mary feel bad about herself. She's instilling or trying to instill insecurities in Mary. Mary not feeling it because Mary's looking at her like, girl, please. Okay, you might be going to that school, but I'm not listening to you. Good for you, Mary. You have your own mind. Don't let nobody come in and tell you what you're supposed to wear and what you're supposed to do. They ain't your mammy. Okay? They got this annual event, right? Radio stations sponsor an event right across the line in Canada, right? The problem is that the girls, what's her name? Bonnie, Paul Williams' girlfriend, who really and truly ain't tripping off the group anyway. I mean, my boyfriend ain't with the Primes no more. I really don't need to be here, but okay, I'm doing it because I'm bored, right? She's not as invested as the other 3 girls. Okay, so that's telling me something right there, right? So the girls, Bonnie, Flo, and Mary, their parents said, okay, cool. Mary says the reason why their parents said okay was because their parents trusted them because they were such good girls. Man, okay, they might be good girls, but all them fine ass primates and future temptations and miracles, they might not be good. They might be bad. Girls, are trying to convince Diana Ross's father to let her go to the event. All right. Despite their efforts, the father is not having it. Mr. Ross is like, no, I'm working very hard for my daughters or my family to be able to achieve greatness. And it ain't no greatness over there to the Canada. Okay. Fortunately, Diana was able to, let's say, convince her father, Daddy, please let me go. I'm not surprised because I think Diana Ross pretty much gets whatever she wants from any man. I ain't trying to insinuate nothing, but Diana Ross is truly a force to be reckoned with. At this show in Canada, they ended up winning. They didn't think they was going to win because there was so many good acts there, but they ended up winning. They won a whole $15. A whopping $15 to split 4 ways. Jesus, what is that? Like $3.75, girl? They decided to take their whole $3.75 to the carnival, right? But they didn't want to touch their prize money. They wanted to revel in their success for as long as they could. Okay, so now they did eating the funnel cakes, taking crazy pictures, and enjoying the sights of the boys and everything like that. Now they done spent up all their pocket change. Now they looking over to Murray because Murray was the lady who was holding the $15 prize. Okay, Mary, where our money? Oh, hold on. It's gone. Girls are making fun of Mary. Hi, she lost the money. But in Mary's mind, she's like, oh, they making fun of it. But for real, these bitches might think I stole their money. I didn't steal their money. Mary, girl, don't nobody think you stole them huzzies' money. So the girls didn't bother her. But because Diane is a bitch. She did say something. She was like, Mary, you sure you ain't steal our money? No, bitch. I ain't steal your $3.75, bitch. I lost. But anyway, though Diane's attitude was upsetting, I wasn't so much angry as I was hurt. And I quietly punished myself for being so careless. Later that night, Marv said, my friend Richard Morris said for me to tell you that you should come over to Motown. Well, I reasoned out loud. We've got to make a record somewhere. If other groups can do it, so can we. So look, Flo is looking at Mary like, Motown. Wait a minute, hold on. Motown? You mean that company in that little teeny house over there? No. They cheat all their people out their money, okay? And Mary Wilson says that in their naiveness, they believe that Motown was the only label that cheated their artists. Answer no, Mary. They believed that every other little company was better than Motown. There's too many rumors out here about that damn Motown, okay? So they dismissed working at Motown initially. Girl, it wasn't like you was going to walk through the door anyway and automatically get an album or a record deal. That wasn't going to happen. You was going to have to suck some deep first. After a couple of weeks back in Detroit, we realized that we knew nothing about the record business. And so after much thought and discussion, we decided to approach Motown. Yeah, you better had. Before Diane's family had moved to the projects, they had lived in the same neighborhood as Smokey the Robinson. I don't care what they think about me. I don't care what they say. Oh, Smokey. I don't care about anything else but being with you. And she knew his cousin Sylvia. We knew that the Miracles had been working at Motown and had a hit with Got a Job and Answer record to the Silhouette smash Get a Job. Smokey had formed the group with some high school friends, Ronnie White, Peter Moore, and cousins Bobby and Sonny Rogers. Sonny had left the group and his sister Claudette had stepped in. They had been around just a brief time before Barry discovered them. In our eyes, the Miracles were the big stars with important connections. So Diane talked to Sylvia, and Sylvia talked to Smokey. He said that we could audition for the Miracles first, and if we were good, he might talk to Barry the Gordy on our behalf. Now, wait a minute. I don't like that if we were good type thing. And, that's making me feel like, you got to do the crew first. That's what I feel. Okay. One thing I want to say this about Smokey Robinson. Y'all, let me get this hat together. Smokey does not want to talk about his indiscretions at all. Like every time I watch a video with him, he never say anything. It's like he's very evasive. Like he has that same Motown mentality of, okay, what's in the house stays in the house. No, I need you to tell us all the juice that happened in Motown. Luckily, one of my subbies, one of my love bugs, she's not a love bug because she's not a paying member. But what she did do, was she sent me a book. Baby, please tell me you sent me this book because you got my hopes up now. But she sent me this book where they're giving all the tea on Motown, okay? And we're going to go through that, girl. Because I'm tired of putting pieces and shit together trying to figure out, okay? I want the real juice because we know Smokey the Robinson ain't going to give it to us. We know Diana ain't going to give it to us. And we know Barry the Gordy ain't going to give it to us. Somebody got to give it to us. And hopefully that book will give it to us, okay? Now, many girls found Smokey very attractive. You say what? Many. Not all. Smokey the Robinson, lips soft and tender, ready to speak. Her voice says, I love you, I love you. It's making me weak. Hey there, little girl, can I just say, oh, you see that granddaddy shuffle? Oh my God. So anyway, many girls found Smokey very attractive with his light reddish hair, fair skin, and beautiful gray-green eyes. Mick loves Smokey the Robinson. You hear me? She loves him. Okay, we were dying to make a great impression, so we tried to dress as sharp as we could. Okay, for all the young people that that don't know what the term sharp means, it means fly, okay, or fleek. Okay, that's what sharp means. When you see them Motown Temptations, they dressed very sharp. When you see a guy like Farnsworth Bentley's, Thick Thighs Diddy, Man Slave, he's dressed very sharp. Well, so is Thick Thighs Diddy, when he can get a suit where you can't tell that his thighs be rubbing together or his knees be knocking. He's dressed very sharp most times too. Special pains to warn Marvin to be on time. Our guitarist was our pride and joy. Child. But let me tell you how Smokey the Robinson threw them in a trick bag. Okay, so they there. They singing their regular lineup. Okay, Flo singing Night and Day. Diana singing, I don't know, some kind of song. And, as usual, Murray Wilson is singing all the ballads. Marvin, the guitarist, is sitting right there, bling, bling, bling. Okay? Now, the girls look at Marvin like Marvin is their ace in the hole. Okay? Marvin is what sets them apart because they have their own musician. Okay? Now, the girls are there singing their fa-la-las and tra-la-las. Okay? Smokey the Robinson, he's impressed, but he is looking at the Marvin. Ooh, look at the Marvin. Ooh. That's a bad mamma jam over there. Say, Marvin. Smokey seemed to like us, and when he promised to introduce us to Motown, we were thrilled. Soon, however, it was evident that Smokey was even more interested in Marvin. Watch that nigga. Smokey was asking Marvin if he could play this song or that song, or this chord or that chord, and Marvin shyly complied. With all of Smokey's requests, at the time, Smokey asked Marvin if he could go on a short trip with them. Yeah, he'll go on a short trip with them. All right. Little Smokey said, Can you go on a trip with me, Marvin? Marvin turned to the girls because he was loyal. Now, okay, or at that time, now, okay. Girls, do you mind if I go on the road with Smokey the Robinson and the Miracles? Okay. Now the girls wanted to say, hell no, no. Answer no, 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 no. But they knew that they would appear selfish if they did not let Marvin go. Little did we know that we had lost Marvin forever. Marvin's been with Smokey ever since then and has co-written some of the Miracles and some of Marvin Gaye's greatest hits. A short time later, Richard Morris, a young writer and engineer at Hitsville, whom Marvin Tarplin had told about us, agreed to see us. The appointment with Berry Gordy was set. So let me tell you why the girls are feeling really confident about meeting Berry the Gordy, okay? The reason why is because at this time, Smokey Robinson and the Miracles are Hitsville's pets, meaning they're showed special attention and special gratitude. We also know now that Berry the Gordy and Smokey Robinson are the best of friends, okay? So, I mean, when you're best friends with the boss, you definitely want to be a pet, okay? Even when you ain't bringing them money, trust me, okay? You still are going to be taken care of. It's a lot of Motown artists or people who have worked for Motown that are flat broke right now. You hear me? Them people are broke, all right? Now, I don't think that Smokey the Robinson is broke. Answer no. Berry Gordy ain't gonna let Smokey the Robinson be broke. Never. I would think that Smokey would be in Berry Gordy's will before Rhonda would be in Berry Gordy's will. Y'all know Rhonda. That's, that's Diana Ross's and Berry Gordy's love child. I love her too. I love her, Tracy, Chudney, Ross, and Evan. Yeah, I know all 5 of the children. Mm-hmm. That's how much of a Diana Ross fan I am. Now, Berry was Smokey's mentor. We had faith that we could carry the audition on our own, but having Smokey and the Miracles as friends and supporters convinced us we'd be in Motown in no time. Our audition for Mr. Gordy was set up for some time in the late summer of 1960. We all met there after school. I remember the 4 of us walking towards the building and the impression it made on us. It was, in fact, a small, nondescript 2-story house that had been converted to a photography studio. But as we approached the big letters on the front that read Hitsville, USA, it seemed to loom over us. In the window was a poster that read, "The Sound of Young America." Now, if you have not already done so, please remember to like, share to Facebook, and subscribe because it is so important to our success here on the YouTube. Now, remember this. The same people that you meet on the way up is the same people that you meet on the way down. My naysayers, my patron loves. You babies have a good one. Peace.